young brat! I'll sue!
Just get in the car.
Stop it!
How dare you cross me?
No!
Don't give me that.
Ow!
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you.
No!
Someone called the cops. Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths. And what are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn... Get in the car.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well. Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world? You didn't decline, Very well, that is enough. Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up! Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your The school you're attending is in the Aoyama. It'll take a while to get there by train. I'll drive you there, but just for Jeez, men aren't usually allowed in my... Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days... If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. This is the teacher in charge.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, that is your promise.
Mm-hmm. He is...
But really though, why me? There should have been better.
It was a sudden transfer in your class.
If you're done explaining things, I got a store to get.
Sakura-san, please don't let him cause any...
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious...
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you.
Everyone's giving you the cold. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me.
Why in the world was so...
Who knows? I was told that it's for the school.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover the...
That's certainly true.
Be careful. Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not... Still, that isn't something I...
Well, I should be returning.
Oh, right.
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is we'll have to work hard to make up for the trap.
Yes. Why'd it have to be my clap?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. Now, still, you were expelled once already. think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in. I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it.
Like 30 minutes.
You saw the beginning, right? I still forget. There's like some bird in that movie, right?
I don't know if it's a murder, but it's just
Like something. It reminded me of JJ Games.
it didn't say murder. It just said like I think it implied he stole something.
Oh, you still, okay.
Or I don't know actually. I don't know the details. Maybe actually yeah, I guess they imply like the Batman like thing. We like steal something and then we get caught and then they say that like, we've done terrible things.
What made you play this? Yeah, it was like one of the weird
Persona 3. So I was playing Persona 4, but then I saw I was just gonna play that. I'm just gonna wait till it's remade, so.
I don't want to play 5, but I start 3.
Yeah, but I went to, like, I like the book show, but they always check.
Yeah,
the
the
5 is.
But my friend at work told me for 3, really, yeah, it is like really like good social media, they get good dialogue. There's like insane and yeah,
5 is the best one.
I wish you played Metaphor after this.
I was considering this or Metaphor, but Metaphor is just even better, so it's like.
Yeah, I'd rather play this first.
Yeah. And I kind of like the vibe of this one.
They killed it.
I like the vibe of this one.
I got to the point where you get.
Because Metaphor.
Are you there then?
Huh?
You got to his room. Are you there?
That's all you played? I think you played more than a few hours. But Metaphor, yeah, so Metaphor's set in a fantasy setting, or like medieval fantasy. This is like chill anime high school.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Persona 4 2 is also just like a. I think they may be in middle school or high school.
And I want to play Shin Megami Tensei. You know that's the original series, right? It's like Nier's the spin graphic art. But this got more famous. This got more famous here. And people in Japan love Shin Megami Tensei because it's literally Pokemon X Dark Souls.
Oh, I didn't know it's Pokemon. Yeah, I saw the Shin Megami game on.
Mainly, it's very fun.
On the Switch. It looked very dark and stuff.
Yeah, there's
it didn't look.
Megami Tensei
I didn't really like the vibe that much though.
Yeah, SMT5.
Yeah, the vibe didn't.
That black dude that we went to the game store with talking about it. That reminds me, Marcus. He's like, guess what I pre-ordered? He showed me he pre-ordered a Final Fantasy collector box.
How do you know?
Or not the collector's edition, the normal.
Wait, Marcus likes
I mean, he just likes opening.
Oh, Marcus, he's not a nigga.
He's like,
I thought he was a nigga.
He just likes opening cards.
Respect.
And he's telling me, he's like, dude, you should invest in this. He's like, it's gonna double the value of the Final Fantasy one. I'm like, he's like, everyone loves Final Fantasy. He's like, look it up. I'm like, yeah, I haven't bet anything about Final Fantasy. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna raise the value. It's okay. Like, I think it'll go up. I don't think it's gonna
It'll go up.
Mid apparently was on Twitter on Thursday when I wasn't there, and he was browsing. He immediately saw it drop, and he got 2 prismatic booster bundles. Got 2.
How?
He's thinking of keeping them. He showed me he got 2.
How did Min get these? Why didn't you get them?
He saw the notification on Twitter. He just browsed it.
Why didn't you do that?
I'm like, dude, did you like not have to wait? And he's like, yeah, I he got it.
Why didn't you do that?
They had to drop. What do you mean? I mean, I didn't see on Twitter. How do you go trick?
You got one job, nigga.
People trick to a reader. Yeah, he got 2 prismatic booster bundles. He's thinking about just keeping them. Because he's like, oh, your brother told me about Evolving Skies. He's like, I should keep this. I'm like, okay, that's not one-off. I'm like, the rest of them double.
That's pretty funny. He's stuck on the...
Like, the rest of them double. I don't know. But I'm like, it doesn't have some more cards though.
Yeah, it has this Evolving Skies too.
And then, do you know why Stratos is playing Claire Obscure? Well, he says instead of waifus, we should talk about husbandos. That's what he says in the.
No, I've already mentioned that at one point. I just didn't because I was acting in the conversation. He said that. I just responded.
Do you know why he's playing Claire Obscure? I had an inkling. So I go on /gamers to get triggered. Gamers, and I sort it by top of the month. The faggots are going crazy about the hero from GTA 6. Because he's shirtless and they just like that. and they're also going crazy about Claire Obscure saying they know what's up, because there's moments in the game where the guy's shirtless, wearing his boxers, and decided to make his crotch a very like prominent.
There's a reason when I looked at the game, like I thought the gameplay looked awesome, like the visuals. Then I went to like a cutscene, I'm like it's a little sus. Like as in like there's something wrong here.
No, but I know for a fact that's right. It's crazy to me though. Like, why don't you just play games you like? But no, it has to be. It's just whatever's gay is the entertainment piece.
Yeah.
Which is insane. It's even like some like. I'd get mad if some listened to it was just like, oh yeah, I'm only gonna like consume things that are like show something fun and slow or whatever, right? And I'd be like, okay, that's fine, but I'd also be like, it doesn't have to be just solely that.
Yeah. That's why white people are great.
And then, but I do want to play Claire Obscure because it's turn. I saw it and tried. I thought it was cool. It's turn-based, but I learned the creator was inspired by Final Fantasy X or something. Those are his favorite series.
Yeah.
And, to make something
and
like
yeah,
that.
but it would take years to make out whatever company was that, Ubisoft, so that he didn't play.
Oh yeah, I saw Limo. I'm like, what the hell? Like he apparently just came up with the idea and he started during the pandemic, and then yeah, he's just like, oh. It's not good. It seems like every few.
I want to play it though.
So every couple of years, it's like a video game for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a Owl one. Never played that.
Yeah. I saw someone on YouTube playing The Watcher. Like a just streams YouTube.
He worked for Ubisoft. I thought he pitched it to Ubisoft.
No, he worked at Ubisoft, and then I think he wanted to make it there, but then he realized, I guess, that game would take like years and years to make.
Where'd you learn? Where?
He had some interview. He mentioned it on Twitter. Because of all like the bureaucracy and like approving, disapproving and stuff. He's like, yeah.
That's where I realized it takes years to just climb the corporate ladder, right? Yeah, they're for sure not gonna be happy. Why? Well, no one actually. I guess it should have been clear. No one really reviewed my stuff. Min did, but he found a good crash. But the two main people I wanted to try to review, but they never really did today until late afternoon, like literally before I went right when he touched me. And he's like, he's found issues. We're not addressing these race conditions and stuff like that. But I realized that what he's bringing up is something I wanted to do. Like, I couldn't have done that until today anyway, because it was relying on other changes. But then that guy, the Trek guy, yeah, he was asking the right questions. I didn't really know much about this. He was asking the right questions. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We gotta do this. What are we doing here? Like, the thing you brought up too. That only matters because of when we have to combine it with the other guy on my team's work, then these will be issues. That is the problem. And it's quite well for me, but then I think he also took it up on himself. Because someone mentioned me one time, one of the other weeks, that like, yeah, like he'll see our team hasn't completed that many story points, so he'll just work on it. I'll just get it.
Well, what did he charge?
I mean, he does the normal thing, he'll just do it. He's also like 1 hour of his time. It's like 5 hours of my time. And keep that in mind. And he picked up the last part of the thing of this thing that we're supposed to be working on, which I planned on doing, but I guess maybe he did it because he was on so that I don't really have to do, but I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow.
Do you see yourself being a nigga like that?
Oh yeah, by the way, I got an email. He's gonna hit his 10 years next month.
At Lockheed?
That means a level 3.
At Lockheed? You might as well kill yourself at that point. Why would
I left him a really good message. No, this dude should be like arrogant AF. He can't be like a little purple. I mean, you know, come off of like super nice. Like the fact that like you message him, you talk to him, you help you out. Just try to talk to him.
Yeah, but do you see yourself being a nigga
Cares
like
about the
that?
team that much.
You see yourself being a nigga like that?
I want to be a non.
Yeah, but like, do you see yourself being a nigga like that?
Not long term. But if it comes out to that, it's better than nothing.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm saying if it comes out like that's better than nothing.
I mean, but not if you don't. Like, I could never be that. Like, not because I don't think I'm capable, I guess. It's more just like, I just don't want.
I still don't know whether I should sell my stocks or not. But we still haven't. We still have not accepted. Apparently, investors are just thinking everything's going to be fine. But no one understands the impact of these tariffs. The Chinese tariffs are still down to 30% just for 90 days. It's not going away.
But they're working on a deal, though. It's like clear that they are.
Yeah, but he's still going to keep something. That's the thing. Even with the UK, he's still keeping 10%. On China, I guarantee you, he's still going to keep. And by the way, he changed after the markets closed. Trump decided that he changed his mind on cheap Chinese goods. He's keeping it up 45%.
He can just do that, huh?
What do you think that's gonna do? Even then, people are even 30%. You go to Home Depot, you get some freaking lumber that's usually $30. Gonna be 40%.
Wait, lumber is also from China?
Well, he even you just buy some, right? It's gonna be 40%. Well, what's gonna happen then?
Wait, has that not affected us yet? I don't get it.
No, because that's the thing. In all companies, and then someone brought this up, a great point too. So it kind of delays like what I'm supposed to do to work here now. Because I'm like, Min was like, oh, we're gonna see Q1, Q2 negative. Because I think people work on what they're gonna do. But then someone brought up, the head of company is like, Q1 was negative. I think because imports were crazy. Because companies to front run the tariffs and bottom line. They import a ton of stuff. They're just selling that supply right now, right?
Yeah.
But then the thing is that new guy mentioned that Q2 GDP is going to be greatly positive. Not greatly positive, it's going to be positive. Because you're going to see all those sales from the companies offloading their inventory that they stocked up on. I think it's fun. This makes me think with China stimulus and them always trying to give positive views and stuff. Before I was like, okay, these smart people were saying, oh, we're going to bottom in the fall, be lower than where the low we made. I don't think it's going to happen anymore. Now I'm like, either we just trade sideways, or like maybe we do like reach a local bottom again, but it's probably just only for 1 year. But is that even worth? Is that even worth like gambling on? Oh, that's not wrong, yeah. Is that even worth, is that even worth making the play on?
Did you lose weight now? It looks like you lost some.
Is that even worth it, making the play on?
No, the only, like, this is just weight problems.
Actually, yeah, it's not, because it's just
But you can make it non-weighty problem because the people who, the way you make it a non-weighty problem is just by talking to audience.
You think people would want to listen to these things that I said?
You're listening to it, and you're retarded. The people you're listening to are retarded. But that's the only way it becomes a non-weighty problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think freaking gram separator for it?
That was like 11 million years ago.
Are you retarded, nigga? We just did real estate for like 2 years.
Well, yeah, but I think
These are some calories that makes more. Because the higher taxes.
yeah.
No, that's
I mean, that's why it's not with inflation, non-wages, because they would just run the market.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe they don't get as many sales, but they keep their margin. Unless they have something that's like.
I think Peter feels about the way that they rein in California with the insane profits that the tech industry makes is the way that's attempted to distribute it through the public sector. Probably Saudi Arabia.
Wait, what's it? I got it.
The Peter Thiel said he noticed that California and Saudi Arabia. He said this, which is my He said California and Saudi Arabia have the same issue, where interestingly they're mirrors of each other, where the reason that a crazy, extreme ideology is able to hold, which in the case of California is Wahhabism, and in the case of Saudi Arabia is Wahhabist Islamism, it is due to one industry making a ridiculous amount of profits, and that and an attempt being made to spread that money through the public sector of the real estate market.
And I don't get the last thing. An attempt to spread that money through the population, mainly through the public sector of the real estate market. What's attempting?
Well, I think what California does is that's what it taxes the crap out of everyone. And I think they take the tax profit that they make from the sector, pays them to their public. Like you mentioned, I saw cops. You mentioned this one time? Yeah, cops in Cali, there's like a ton of cops with overtime pay that that's for more.
Yeah, I think. But I don't get how it's linked up. Like, so how's the ideology of this?
He said you saw mirrors, and I think it's because I think it's perpetuated that way. I think it's perpetuated that way. I think both governments have used that. I guess, somewhat control the population. They have to control the population and they just tax that. I would say. But yeah, even though the S&P's at 5,700, I'm like, okay.
I literally don't even know.
I'm like, okay, our worst it'll bottom out to 5,000. What's 700 divided by 58? Or no, 700 divided by 600 is
yeah, but that
12.5%.
Yeah, that's all. Doing that stuff is only meaningful if you're gonna do options, or get levered. Well, then who cares about 10%? It doesn't matter.
I'm happy. I just saw one. I'm looking like across all my retirement accounts right now. After time in the retirement market, it feels pretty damn good. Like 20% plus on my account. We're great. Feels pretty good. In a month. Is that nothing to you? What do you think Warren Buffett's average year is?
It's not my group.
Huh?
It's not my group.
Where?
With Kyle. Or with Kyle, I mean.
But then, yeah, is it worth timing the market right now? No, because like, well, if it's 700 divided by 5,000, it's 14%. Yeah, see, this is what separates the good from the great, right? We would see some downturn when people start panicking. I'm thinking the story would just be people start panicking over price increases, then they wait for the Fed, but the Fed's just going to be like, no, we got to wait and see. And then inflation numbers start ticking up, and then there's pressure on the Fed to act. And the question is, what do we do?
They start getting that.
Isn't that what will probably happen? Isn't that what will probably happen? And that's what it means.
Hopefully he gets that nigga. Gets him removed.
Oh, Jay Powell? Wait, why? Jay Powell's really?
Well, I need a nigga that cuts him.
Yeah, he called him too late. Yeah, he needs someone that's like.
Wait, yeah, is that his nickname?
Yeah, it's good calling too late. That's good calling too late. Yeah, he said he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna put someone else cut.
And you can't not. He's gonna get what he wants.
That would probably happen. And they're supposed to. The market thinks they're gonna cut in June, but then if tariffs start hitting, then they would delay it.
What?
Actually, let me. Isn't the best time to sell when everything's euphoric? When everything's pretty euphoric, and I don't think it should be.
No, when everything's euphoric, it depends when you are, but once you realize everything's euphoric, there's still more euphoria.
Ben showed something too to TN. Apparently, if you always started your DCA at all-time highs, you actually would have average market I think you would actually have better.
Yeah, that's what I realized from crypto and other.
You know, better than.
It's actually what I realized from shorting a bunch. It's like, oh, no, market psychology is if you're up a lot, it'll still go up a lot more. Like it goes up longer than anything. Like when you think it should stop, no, it's gonna go up a little bit more.
That happened to me too when I was young.
Yeah. Well, luckily it only happened for another 2 days, but
Actually, no, I'm thinking it should stop.
alright, make your freaking 10%.
Awesome.
I've already been paid for it too, after all.
And now, back to today's top. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable.
Oh. So that's why it's so crowded. In fact, there was a real sad one just like happened before you came. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only... Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should...
Oh, come on.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct?
Furthermore, according to SNN sources,
Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time.
What was it?
I mean, I had a lot of options.
Yeah.
I just saw that the thing was different.
Alright, thanks.
it's spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing Such a drastic change so suddenly in these people. SNS.
Everything's linked.
I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever, just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you. Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation. There's no special limitation besides following the law. However, I'm obligated to report on you. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave, right? Don't worry. I'll be... Huh? Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something... You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed. It's me. Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you. So, you're out here. I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming. Don't complain. Just eat. It's time for you to go. Thanks. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way. Hey. Hey. Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside. You don't get it, do you? That's part of your... Now, you better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you...
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya. Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
This isn't some joke.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
This isn't some joke.
Hey!
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, did you hear? Shucks.
What's happening?
A lot's been going on.
This isn't some joke. What?
Give me a break. No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, did you hear? Shucks.
What's happening?
Oh, man. Did it say it was going...
Huh?
It just started all of a sudden.
That reminds me.
Hmm?
So, what'll it be?
One house blend.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents. You know, I mean the subway accident. My coworker got caught up in it and is in... But that aside, the people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy. I heard that some of them suffered from...
Huh.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
I left early today, too. This seriously
Sleep.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
Sure, thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh? Nah.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher.
Perfect teacher? Huh?
What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida? Huh? He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is? No, Hmm? Wait, you don't know? You're from Shujin, right? What? No other high school's got a uniform? Huh. A second year, huh? Never seen you. Oh. Then no... This rain ain't too bad. You better hurry up or we'll be late. My head hurt, damn it.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student? Let me change the... You transferred to Shujin. An ordinary prep school that could be found in... That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything.
come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school?